Hi, it's Jane here from craftforjane.co.uk, and today I'm bringing you this really cute little gift box. It's a hexagon style gift box, and it's sort of got the star feature at the top, which I think is really sweet. So this gift box I've made to house one of these candles. This is a Wickford & Co. spring bouquet candle, and I picked it up from a shop called Home Bargains, and it sort of reminds me of a Yankee Candle dupe, and this one smells really pretty, and I thought the spring, it's springtime. I've paired it with this beautiful hand-penned paper, which always makes me feel like spring, and I actually picked up a few of these, and my original goal for this project was to make one of these for Mother's Day, part of a Mother's Day hamper for my mum, as it's Mother's Day in the UK this month. So when I was designing this project, I knew I wanted something either circular or symmetrical that would fit around the candle shape, which is when I decided to make this hexagon shape box. And my prototype for measurements was this one. And as you can see, I don't think I got the measurements too good. So I did moderate it a little bit and take an inch or so off the bottom of the box, which then gave me this box, which is actually the perfect size because it fits really snugly around this slightly tapered top to the candle jar. So without further ado, I will get on with the project. So this is a petal pink cardstock, and it measures 9.5 by 6 inches. I did try to match this to the candle. So the original one I've made in white, but I did want to see make this one in petal pink just to show you what it looks like with colours. So on the long side, I'm going to score it at 1.5, at 3, at 4.5, at 6, 7.5, and at 9. So I've effectively got 1.5 inch gaps just along here, and then this side piece here will create my tab to glue at the side. The measurements are in inches, but if you follow the links below in the description, you will be able to get the the metric measurements in centimetres. So on the, apologies, back to this long side again. So I'm going to make little marks now using my stylus. So I'm going to do my first mark just at the top, which is at 3/4. Then I'm going to do one at 2.25, then 3 3/4, then 5.25, 6 3/4, and then 8.25. And this effectively, I'll just bring it up to the camera, has made little tiny marks at the top just here to let me know where the halfway point between this 1.5 is. Okay, so I'm going to turn this just this way now, and I'm going to score 1 3/8. This is going to be the base of my box, and at 4.5. And this is the top of my box just here. Okay, so I'm just going to do a little bit of snipping, and there's a tiny bit more scoring that we're going to do, but we're going to do that with a ruler freehand. So I'll just snip away some of the areas that I do not require just here. So that is just there, just here, and just that one there. I'm just making a dart there, and I'm taking away the whole of this bottom edge just here. Just like that. And then I'm going to cut up these score marks at a slight angle, trying to trim away a little bit, but it's such a slight angle because this forms the base, so I do need it to have quite a decent amount of structure. So if I show you, it's really a tiniest little mitre, the little wedge there, and I'll do that all the way along this box. Bottom just here. I just think this is a lovely little gift box, and it's really handy for these candles. I do love with papercraft, and I really enjoy the element of being able to see something and then think, well, I'm going to make a really lovely little gift box that complements that. There we go. That is perfect. So that is your template, if anyone wants to take a picture of that, screenshot. And now I'm going to have a look where my marks are. So the little marks along there. And I'm going to take my ruler. So I'm going to take my ruler to the edge here, and I'm going to find that center point that I've marked. And then I'm going to score. So I'll just show you there. So I've scored from that end point to the center point, and I will do that along all of them. Okay, so I've scored all along the areas that I need to. So I'm now going to get out my bone folder, and I'm just going to do a little bit of burnishing. So I'm going to be sticking DSP panels with this lovely hand-penned paper all the way along the centre of this shortly as well. So, and then we'll start the gluing of the box. Lovely. So now I need to do a little bit of burnishing along this area just here. And so I start the first one like this, and then I will gently, as best I can, try to continue this beautiful dance along the edges here. There we go. So that is all burnished now. I'm going to pop some tear and tape just along here, along these two tabs, which are going to secure the top parts and the main body of the box. But I'm not going to take anything off those just yet, but I'll put it on there ready. So apologies, my camera cut out. So I did glue the sides together. So I had the little flap on the side, the tab, and I've glued it and created, so I just folded it, just find the, there we go, it's just there. So it's just here, so I just glued it down, literally by pressing it down like that. I then took these edges just here, and using a crocodile, I punched holes just like this, and that then created, I did that all the way along the box so that I had some holes just either side of where I've scored just there. And that is for my twine or my ribbon to hold the top of the box together. So I'm now going to get out my glass. I'm going to put this over the glass, and I'm going to use this to create the base of my box. So I'm just going to dab a tiny bit of glue just here, and I'm going to fold these two edges so they're directly opposite each other, and I'm going to use the glass to try to hold them into place. Just press down, allow them to stick a little bit, and I'm going to put a little bit of glue here, there, and a little bit just here because I know these two are going to go. I'm going to pop this one down here, put tiny bit of glue across the edge just here. I'm going to bring these two in line as well so they meet up. So they should go across like that. And I'm going to do the same just here. So put a little bit of glue just there, a little bit there, tiny bit across the edge just here. And then I'm going to bring this one down as well. I'll press down and I'll allow that to dry out, and that has created the bottom of my hexagon shape. So what you could do with this is you could actually cut a circle shape and put it on the base of here, and that would create like a more secure, flatter bottom. And you could also put one on the inside as well, just there. So I have cut DSP, which is 1 1/4 by 2 5/8, and I'm going to use my Tombow liquid multi-purpose glue and I will attach it to all of the 6 sides just here. And I'm going to thread some twine through the top. And we've got this twine just here, which comes in a blue and a pink, and it's in the mini catalogue, and it's absolutely brilliant and great value, and I think it will really complement this. So I'll do that off camera because I think it will be quite a slow process for you to watch me doing it, and I'll just bring the box back on. Okay, so this is the completed box with the DSP panels, and I have thread the ribbon through just here. So I'm now going to put my candle in to the box. Oops, sorry about that. And I'm going to gently pull these together to create that star top. I will then do quite a tight little knot so that it keeps that lovely star feature at the top of the box. And I think I'm going to try and do a little bow. I'm not sure how optimistic I am, but I'll do my best. A bow live on camera is always a hard bow to do. There we go. Kind of getting there. Doesn't want to angle the way I'd like it to. Do you want to go under there? No. I'll try and make it a tiny bit smaller, see if that helps. Oh, a stray leg of the bow. There we go. There we go. There we go. So there's my slightly unusual little bow. Sort of brings the ribbon together just there. Okay, so next I have used the double oval punch. I've punched in the scalloped larger one, which is going to be the backing piece, in this lovely pink cardstock, and I have used the white basic white cardstock for the bit with the sentiment on. I'm going to use the complementing hand penned stamp set, and I'm going to use the thanks off it just there, and that complements this designer series paper as well, hand pen designer series paper. So I've just done that here. I popped some Stampin' Dimensionals on the back, so I love my Stampin' Dimensionals, and I will pop this on the front of the box just here. There we go, lovely. So that is my completed sort of a star top candle gift box, and it's a hexagon shape. So I'll pop that one just here, and I'll bring the original back in, and you can tell me in the comments which one you think you like. So I thought I'd like the pink because it was a pink colour that was in the designer series paper, and it does look lovely, but I actually think this one looks cleaner and fresher, and it suits the spring. So I think I'm going to make this design, because I have a slightly larger candle for my mum, and I think I'm going to make this design to house her candle. But these will be fantastic little gifts to give to people to say thanks. And if you would like to purchase any of the products that I've used today, please follow the links below, and you will be able to access my Stampin' Up store. I'm actually a UK independent Stampin' Up demonstrator, and if you don't already have a demonstrator, I would love you to shop with me. I'm very grateful for the custom that I receive. I do always send out a thank you card with each order, and if you use my host code and you have qualifying order, I will send you out gifts as well the following month, which my customers always gratefully receive, and do send me lovely thank you cards as well, and emails, which I always find delightful. So the links are, as I said, below. I'm going to say bye for now, guys, and happy crafting.